All right, welcome back. I'll just take two. Now we'll do the game from August 31st. That began the Kansas City Royals series, that three-game series. It was a disappointing loss for the Tribe on Monday, this past Monday, as they lost to the Kansas City Royals 2-1 Monday night at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tribe ace Shane Bieber was on the hill for the Tribe Monday night. Bieber went 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, had 4 beats at bat, and had 9 strikeouts. Then Sandy Alomar went to the bullpen. Phil Maton came on in the seventh and gave up 1 hit and had 2 strikeouts. Nick Wittengren came on in the eighth and had a 1-2-3 inning. James Karinchak came on in the bottom of the eighth, of the ninth, and gave up 1 hit and 2 earned runs and had 2 beans at bat and had 2 strikeouts. Then Adam Simber came on to replace Karinchak and gave up 1 hit and had 1 strikeout. But as the Royals got that go-ahead run, and they get the win in this one. The Tribe's one and only run they scored came in the seventh. Top of the seventh, Franmil Reyes doubles on a sharp line drive to left fielder Alex Gordon. Carlos Santana scores. The Tribe took the early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the eighth, Miguel Franco singles on a line drive to left fielder Jordan Luplow. Hunter Dozier scores. George Soler to second on the Tribe, and Royals were tied 1-1. Bubba Starling singles on a line drive to center fielder Delano DeShields. George Soler scores, and the Royals took the 2-1 lead. Top of the ninth, Carlos Santana flies out to center fielder Bubba Starling. 1 out. Franmil Reyes doubles on a line drive to center fielder Bubba Starling. Tyler Naquin strikes out swinging, and Josh Naylor in his debut after the Clevenger trade grounds out to second baseman Mickey Lopez to first baseman Ryan O'Hearn, but it was too little too late, and the Royals win 2-1. Scott Barlow got the win. He goes 2-1. James Karinchak falls to 0-2. He takes the loss, and Greg Holland gets his second save of the season. Now here's the scoreboard from August 31st, this past Monday. You know, the Royals beat the Indians 2-1 on this past Monday. The Marlins beat the Mets at Citi Field in Queens, New York, 5-3. The Orioles beat the Blue Jays 4-3 at Salon Field in Buffalo, New York. The Mariners beat the Angels by 2-1 at Angel Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-5 at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. The Philadelphia Phillies beat the Washington Nationals 8-6 at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the New York Yankees 5-3 at Yankee Stadium in New York. The Atlanta Braves beat the Boston Red Sox 6-3 at Fenway Park in Boston. The Milwaukee Brewers beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 6-5 at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The White Sox beat the Minnesota Twins 8-5 at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that's when the Tribe had sole possession of first place. But it would not last, but we are right now. The Padres shut out the Colorado Rockies 6-0 at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. And that's the scoreboard from Monday, August 31st. Now we're going to have the Indians game from Tuesday, September 1st. After a disappointing 2-1 loss on Monday, the Tribe came back and walloped the Kansas City Royals 10-1 at Tuesday night at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Tribe bats really came alive, and the pitching was fantastic. Zach Plesac was on the hill for the very first time since being sent to the captain's team in East Lake, their facility, after the COVID-19 protocol violation with Mike Clevenger, and he was on the hill for the first time Monday night. Plesac went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, and had 6 strikeouts. Then Sandy Alomar Jr. put the bullpen to work. Dominic Leone came on in the 7th and 8th innings and had back-to-back 1-2-3 innings and gave up 1 hit, and Cal Quantrill came on in the ninth and gave up 2 hits and had 2 strikeouts and closed the door on the Royals as the Tribe wins big in this one. The Tribe scored 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the sixth, 3 in the seventh, and 1 in the eighth. Top of the first, Francisco Lindor hit a 2-run homer on a fly ball to right field. Cesar Hernandez scores, and the Tribe was up 2-0. Franmil Reyes homered on a fly ball to center field, and it was a 3-0 Tribe lead. Top of the second, Roberto Perez hit a 2-run homer on a line drive to right field. Josh Naylor scores, and the Tribe had taken a 5-0 lead. Top of the sixth, Jose Ramirez singles on a ground ball to second baseman Whit Merrifield. Delano DeShields scores. Jose Ramirez out at first. Second baseman Whit Merrifield to first baseman Ryan O'Hearn. To shortstop Mickey Lopez to pitcher Chance Adams, and the Tribe was on top 6-0. At the bottom of the sixth, Hunter Dozier homered on a fly ball to right field, and the Tribe led 6-1, and that would be the Royals only one. Bottom of the seventh, Tyler Naquin out on a sacrifice fly to left fielder Hunter Dozier. Carlos Santana scores, and the Tribe had a 7-1 lead. Josh Naylor singles on a fly ball to center fielder Bubba Starling. Franmil Reyes scores, and the Tribe had an 8-1 lead. Roberto Perez hit a double on a ground ball to right fielder George Soler. Josh Naylor scores, and the Tribe was up 9-1. Top of the eighth, Jose Ramirez homered on a fly ball to left center field, and the Tribe led by 9, 10-1. Top of the ninth, Josh Naylor lines out sharply to center fielder Bubba Starling, 1 out. Austin Hedges called out on strikes, 2 out. Delano DeShields walks. Delano DeShields went to second on a wild pitch by pitcher Tyler Zuber. Cesar Hernandez called out on strikes, and there were 3 out. And then the bottom of the ninth, Ryan O'Hearn strikes out swinging. Miguel Franco hit a double on a sharp line drive to right fielder Tyler Naquin. Ryan McBroom flies out to right fielder Tyler Naquin. There were 2 out. And Nicky Lopez called down strikes, and that was the final out as the Tribe wins by the final score of 10-1. Zach Plesac gets the win. He goes to 2-1. And Matt Harvey falls to 0-2. He takes the loss. And now here's the scoreboard from Wednesday, September 1st. You already know the Indians beat the Royals 10-1 at Kauffman Stadium Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The St. Louis Cardinals just trounced the Reds, Cincinnati Reds, at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, 16-2. The Miami Marlins beat the Toronto Blue Jays 3-2 at Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. The Philadelphia Phillies shut out the Washington Nationals, at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, 6-0. The Chicago Cubs beat the Pittsburgh Pirates by 1 at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, 8-7. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the New York Yankees 5-3 at Yankee Stadium in New York. The Braves beat the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park in Boston, 10-3. The Baltimore Orioles beat the New York Mets at Oriole Park in Baltimore, Maryland, 9-5. The Detroit Tigers beat the Milwaukee Brewers, just walloped them 12-1 at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And the Minnesota Twins beat the Chicago White Sox 3-2, and then we were tied with the White Sox again. The Texas Rangers beat the Houston Astros by 6-5 at Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. The San Francisco Giants just bombarded the Colorado Rockies at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado, 23-5. That is not a typo. That is the actual final score. 23-5. The Athletics and Mariners were postponed due to coronavirus outbreaks that was tested positive. And the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 6-3 at Dodger Stadium. And that's the scoreboard from September 1st. And now we'll do the Indians game from Wednesday, September 2nd. Actually, Wednesday, September 2nd. And the Tribe takes 2 out of 3 as they win and shut out the Kansas City Royals 5-0 Wednesday night at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Tribe really showed their stuff tonight against the Royals. Triston McKenzie was on the hill for the Tribe tonight. McKenzie went 6 innings and gave up 3 hits and had 6 strikeouts. Then Sandy Alomar Jr. Felt it was time for the bullpen to take over. Phil Manton came on in the 7th, had 1 being about and had 1 strikeout. Nick Whitgren came on in the 8th and had 1 strikeout. And Brad Hand came on in the 9th and had 1 strikeout, had a 1-2-3 inning, and slammed the door on the Royals as the Tribe shut out the Royals 5-0. The Tribe scored 2 in the 2nd and had a 3-run 9th inning. Top of the 2nd, Taylor Naquin hit a 2-run homer on a line drive to center field. Franmil Reyes scores, and the Tribe had a 2-0 lead. And the top of the 9th, the Francisco Lindor had a double on a sharp line drive to right fielder Hunter Dozier. Carlos Santana pops out to third baseman Mikel Franco in foul territory, and there was 1 out. Franmil Reyes singles on a line drive to right fielder Hunter Dozier. Francisco Lindor to third. Tyler Naquin hit a 3-run homer on a line drive to right center field. Francisco Lindor scores. Franmil Reyes scores. And it was a 5-0 Tribe lead. Josh Naylor grounds out to second baseman Nicky Lopez. To first baseman Ryan McBroom. There were 2 out. And Sandy Leon strikes out on a foul tip, and there were 3 out. And then in the bottom of the 9th, there was the Royals' last chance. Bubba Starling called out on strikes. There was 1 out. Cam Gallagher flies out to right fielder Taylor Naquin. There were 2 out. And Whit Merrifield grounds out to second baseman Cesar Hernandez, to first baseman Carlos Santana. And that was the final out, and the Tribe takes 2 out of 3 as they shut out the Kansas City Royals 5-0. And the Tribe now has sole possession of first place in the AL Central, and that's what they had. But the White Sox did win last night, and we'll do that scoreboard from September 3rd, last night's games after the one from September 2nd. But Triston McKenzie gets the win. He goes to 2-0, and Jacob Jonas takes the loss. He falls to 0-1. Here's the scoreboard from Thursday, September 2nd. The Indians, the Indians beat the Royals 5-0 at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Colorado Rockies beat the San Francisco Giants 9-6 at Coors Field in Kansas City, in Denver, Colorado, The Mets beat the Orioles at Oriole Park 9-4. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Miami Marlins 2-1 at Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. The Cincinnati Reds, after a humiliating loss, came back and beat the St. Louis Cardinals 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies shut out the Washington Nationals 3-0. The Chicago Cubs beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-2 at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the New York Yankees 5-2 at Yankee Stadium. The Atlanta Braves, The Atlanta Braves beat the Boston Red Sox 7-5 at Fenway Park in Boston. The Milwaukee Brewers drop another one to the Tigers 8-5 at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Twins trounced the White Sox 8-1 at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So the Tribe was back, being tied for first place with the Twins. The Texas Rangers beat the Houston Astros beat the Texas Rangers by 1, 2-1 at Minute Maid Park, and I'll be back to finish the scoreboard right after this. Stay tuned.